Are you interested in investing in SDA? Let's chat about some of the things you may want to think about. More than 4 million people in Australia have a disability, and 1 in 3 of these people have a severe or profound disability. The National Disability Insurance Scheme, or NDIS, has been established to support all people with disability under the age of 65. It provides individualised funding packages to people with the most severe and profound disabilities, which is estimated to be over 460,000 people. This funding helps people to purchase the reasonable and necessary supports they require to live an ordinary life and achieve their goals. Accommodation is generally not funded by the NDIS. However, Specialist Disability Accommodation, or SDA, recognises that for some people, their housing costs more because of the specific needs they have related to their disability. SDA is accommodation for people who require specialist housing that caters for extreme functional impairment or very high support needs. Of the 460,000 people who will receive NDIS individualised funding, SDA will only be provided to a small proportion of them who meet specific eligibility criteria. SDA funding under the NDIS is currently intended to support around 28,000 people. However, the actual number of people who could need SDA could be much higher. Currently, the amount of SDA housing available in the market can support only around 14% of the projected demand for this support. SDA housing can be based on a number of different design categories, building types and resident numbers. As such, detailed financial modelling is required to understand the required investment and potential returns involved in SDA development for your business specifically. However, current market data indicates that investment per home starts at about $760,000, with returns promoted as between 8% and 14% when dwellings are fully occupied. Although SDA could be a good financial investment for you, it is important to understand that businesses that own and operate SDA do have additional obligations beyond those dictated by state or territory tenancy legislation. These obligations include supporting and upholding NDIS participants' rights and responsibilities, actively managing conflicts of interest that may arise between your business, other interests you have, and other businesses who deliver services to NDIS participants in your SDA, meeting specific requirements about the types of accommodation agreements you have in place with NDIS participants who live in your SDA, enrolling your SDA property with the National Disability Insurance Agency and keeping property details updated with the agency, and actively managing tenancy arrangements in a way that supports and protects the safety and well-being of NDIS participants living in your SDA. As an SDA provider, you'll also be audited on a 3-yearly basis by an approved quality auditor to ensure you're complying with your obligations. SDA can be a great investment for socially minded investors looking to make a meaningful difference in the lives of people with disability. If you think SDA could be for you, talk to us to find out more.